Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Friday, the 5th of December 2014, this is John FARACLAS from Allaboutshipping.co.uk in London on our 47th weekly recapitulation of markets and a briefing on world politics and geopolitics affecting same. We thank all those who have contacted us in appreciation of our prediction, which despite all odds, same came to be true. As always, verba volant, scripta manet. Here we are. The BDI closed earlier on this afternoon 37 points down since yesterday at 982 points. This is the first time it goes back again to minus 1000, and of course it's 171 points now less than last week, which was again 171 points coincidentally down from the previous week. What a coincidence. This is 56.53% below the closing of December of 2013. So this medium has all along been right, for the benefit of those who have listened to us. The BCI was down 170 points yesterday and it closed at 1,282, which is 869 points below last week's 2,151. No further comments. The BPI, the Baltic Panamax Index, was down just 9 points at 1,088 points, which is 32 points since last week closing of 1,120 points. A more modest drop here in comparison with the capers. The BSI was down another 9 points at 971, which is also 15 points down since last week's 986 points. And 1 point up was the BHSI, which closed at 499, 8 points plus since last week's 491 points. So here we are. Overall, the dry market is down and it is uncertain whether it will regain the strength people unfortunately were expecting. We have to be pragmatists on this. The wets were on a downward trend too. The dirties and respective index, the BCTI, the Baltic Dirty Tanker Index, was down 8 points at 818, which is 75 points since last week's closing of 893. The cleans, with their respective BCTI, were down at 777 points, 37777 points, which is 35 points down since last week's 812 points. The price of oil continues the drop and it's in the region of $65, and that's a fact, a point to watch. According to some analysts, the drop of the price of oil was most probably what triggered the collapse of the Soviet Union. Today, President Putin is pressing to all intents and purposes to have a different result of his economic crisis, which of course he can sustain as Russia is a very powerful nation in many aspects, particularly in resources. Coming now to the world stage, the Ebola saga continues. Ukraine still is uncertain. The Middle East with ISIS still undefeated, and we need to see them being finished off before they create, more trouble to all of us. Libya continues to be a lawless state. Europe, with its economic problems, the very big economic problems in Europe, is not just Greece that one should focus. What about other major countries with debts that they go above the £1 trillion or 1.3 trillion euros? Many countries are on this debt. Africa has its own problems, and this is important for us to see. China is not producing as expected. India is also on the focus. The world's worst economic situation is that will bother us, and conversely the markets will be affected for the foreseeable future. Earlier on today at Trinity House, the 500-year-old building in the heart of the square mile of the Tower Hill, we had the American Club's Chief Executive Officer, Joy Hughes, giving us an excellent slide presentation about the progress and the developments in this super club that in 3 years' time will be 100 years old. Same presentation will be held in Athens on the 9th, and it was one of the most excellent networking pre-Christmas events in the city of London. The Lloyd's List Greek Shipping Awards, which are, as we speak, about to end, and according to our people there from the site, is doing very well. It was a full house again, with Nigel Lowry making the presentations in an excellent style. It's something that the Greek politicians should capitulate on the success of Greek shipping and these awards that they take place, giving to the world another message, and of course to the Greek in particular opposition, of how important the Greek shipping is for the country and beyond. Now, our 24th tip for this extended, if we say, Christmas, despite holidays for Easter, for summer. I repeat, our extended summer. The tip is for Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the Athens of the North, a great city which still with this weather is visitable to have fun even outside and enjoy yourselves in this pre-Christmas period. This is John FARACLAS from allaboutshipping.co.uk in London on Friday, the 5th of December 2014, 20 days before Christmas. Get ready, be prepared for unexpected developments in the world politics, geopolitics, and in the shipping industry. Over and out.